Hey everyone, it's Dane again. Today we're on the last portion of our Sega CDX fix. We are going to put a new laser in it, which should have it working good as new when we're all done. So let's get to it. Oh, really got moved. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Something didn't quite hook up right. Okay, well, I'm going to have to do a little more sleuthing and see if I can't figure out why the motor isn't engaging. We'll be right back. Alright, as you can probably see, I'm in different clothes. Turns out that last laser that I tried putting in here did not work. So I ended up ordering one from Hong Kong, and now we're going to see if this new one will actually work for us. Let's get to it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this laser pulled. Just going to lift our tabs here. Release the ribbon cable. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and set that aside for now. Okay, laser assembly is free. Let's go ahead and get the old laser pulled out. Set that aside, make sure we know where it is. Just lift that bar out. When you do that, see that spring right there? Definitely don't want to lose it. As we slide that bar out, just kind of hold our finger there in place, keep that spring captured. Okay, there's our old ribbon cable, old laser. Luckily, the new one should actually have that plastic piece, so we didn't have to source it from our old one. Okay, and this is the brand new laser, just got here from Hong Kong. Really hoping that this one works. Be as careful as I can with this, not to touch that. Very nice. Alright, and again we have this solder jumper that we need to desolder. Let's go ahead and turn on the soldering iron here. As soon as that's up to temperature, we will remove that. There we go. It's that simple. Oops. Got the camera there. Easy to do, relatively tight quarters in here. So we can get that a little bit closer. So you can see that we unbridged that. Actually, I'm going to give it one more quick pass. And just to be double extra sure, I'm going to do a quick continuity test. Yep, we're good to go. Now we put it back together. Careful with that spring. There's a bit of magnetism there. It's definitely making that spring want to jump around on me. I have not seen that before. I guess what I'm going to have to try to do, first things first, let's make sure I get it lined up properly. There we go. Try to hold that in place. Alright, there we go. Slide that bar back through. So cooperate with me here. Alright, and we should be all set. Just gotta finish pushing that bar through. Get our screw put back in place. Okay, making progress. Alright, so next we need to... Oh man, I forgot to put my ribbon cable back on before doing all that difficult work there. See if I can't just lift this out with the bar in there. I don't have to do that portion again. There we go. That way I don't have to mess with that spring again. The device to keep it captured. Put our ribbon cable down in. A little bit of pressure. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready to put that back in. It's actually been a couple weeks. I think actually closer to a month. I've been waiting for this to come from Hong Kong. So it's kind of taken me a minute to get my bearings again on this. There we go. All right, there we go. So our CD assembly should now be good to go. Should pay closer attention when I was pulling that out, so I can remember what plugs go where. Since these two are the same size, I don't want to mess them up, so I'm going to go reference what I did earlier and be right back. Okay, that's right. Red and blue are on the right. Red and black go in the middle. Double black. Move it in there. Goes right there on the outside. Alright, next up, need to resecure the bottom of that ribbon cable. Usually a little tricky to get that to sit back in there, so trying to keep just a little bit of pressure on it. Use both fingers to clamp it in place. Well, I'm not happy with how that looks. To me, that doesn't look like it's quite set down in there far enough. So we will move that again. Yeah, it doesn't really go in any farther. Okay. And that is how we replace our CD assembly. Fingers crossed that this one did the trick. Let's test it out. Okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Spinning, that's a good sign. Well, we got the dreaded no disc read. I'll have to try some other stuff out, mess with some potentiometers, and see if we can't get this thing to work. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so first thing I did was check on my potentiometers here. Now, I'd fiddled with them a little bit with the old laser that didn't work, just to see if I could get anything to shake loose by doing that. And realized when I looked at them again that they were off of their original positioning. So with this sort of thing, you always want to switch things back to their original position before you mess with them. So I do have those all set to their original positions. So now let's see what we get. Disc is spinning, always a good sign. Oh yeah, I see that my signal's a little jumpy. Usually I have to mess with the Sega. Oh, hey, look at that! It actually booted! Sweet! So, the laser from Hong Kong actually did the job. I am so stoked for that. Excellent. Well, Dave, looks like we got your CDX back into tip-top shape. All new capacitors, brand new laser. This thing ought to be good to go for years. Yeah, man, that is so exciting. So, well, the only thing left to do now is to get this whole thing put back together, put back in its shell, and we will call it good. So, we'll do that next. Take one more look at it after it's put back in the case, and we will get this thing ready to go back to Dave. So, yeah, let's go do that. Okay, now that we have it all put back together, let's go ahead and do a functionality test. Alright, looks like it's working. And I am going to have to try to play this by watching it in the window screen. So I'm not exactly sure how much lag there is between there and here, but I guess we'll see, huh? Oh man, looks like the signal's got the jumpies. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the GBSC AIO seems to have issues with Sega systems for some reason. I haven't quite figured out why yet. Let me see if I can fix that. Alright, there we go. I think I got a stable signal now. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of lag between what I'm seeing on screen here in the game. Now that's not actually happening over here at all. That is just me watching it in the window here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would say that the CD side is working great. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and check. Let's go ahead and check our Genesis side now. Little Musha flex there. Yeah, it looks like the signal gets messed up anytime I switch. All right, I'm going to go fix that now. Okay, looks like I finally got a stable signal on the Genesis side now, which also seems to be working great. Oh man, playing a shoot 'em up this way. I'm not sure how successful. There is quite a bit of lag this way. Progress on nearly better than this. Yeah, there's a good like 1 second of delay between both press. Running through the scaler and then into the capture card and then playing it through OBS. Definitely not an ideal way to play gaming, but a decent way to show you what it's looking like. Anyway, I would say that is a successful test. Alright, well hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight while we got Dave Long's CDX all put back together and working. This one was a lot of fun. You know, I've never actually gotten to like check one of these out in person, so getting to work on it and get it working good as new has been a lot of fun. I'll probably hit this with a little bit of plastic polish and then get ready to send back to him. And also, you know, super cool of them to send me some good stuff to test it out with. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed our Sega CDX series here. You know, recap, new laser. Really, that's gonna, you know, breathe new life into this thing. It should give it a lot more years of good use. And yeah, if you had fun here tonight, appreciate a like and a subscribe and all that stuff. Still have lots of new stuff coming up, and you know, have really appreciated when you guys comment. You know, it's always good to get to interact with you. But yeah, if you have any questions about you know, any of the steps of the CDX thing, whether it's disassembly or working on SMD caps or any of that stuff, of course, feel free to hit me up and ask. I'm always happy to talk about it. But yeah, guys, thanks again, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.